Ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning. Welcome to the Harcourt's Holmwood Auction Room. My name is Kyle Siebert. I'm one of 3 auctioneers working with you today. My good colleagues Bridget Andrews and Daniel Pengelly, they'll be working with you this morning as well. And on behalf of the team here at Holmwood, it's great to have you with us. This is Tony Jenkins, our Managing Director, Hayden Broadbelt, our Fendalton Branch Manager, Business Owner and Auction Floor Manager today. And this is Luke Jensen. He is our Training Manager. He's taking notes of your bidding today. On behalf of the team, it's great to have you with us. Now, the first thing we do on a Wednesday morning, ladies and gentlemen, is to thank and acknowledge our real estate owners who are here with us today. We certainly appreciate and respect the fact that you've got choice when it comes time to list your property. We're delighted that you've chosen to list with Holmwood, and we wish you the very, very best here today. To the bidders and the buyers, we extend a similar sentiment. You know, this is a great place to buy real estate. It is cash, it is transparent, and most importantly, it is unconditional. And I say that's important because, of course, if we don't sell property here in the auction room, we pass property in. And you do lose that exclusivity of opportunity. We then have to offer the property to the wider market, and that includes those buyers who are in conditional situations, competing with conditional interest. Well, that's never ideal. So we would encourage you in your bidding here today. Now, the team is here ready to assist you. I've introduced these good gentlemen here. If you have any questions about bidding, if you need help with paperwork, please sing out to them. In just a moment, we're going to offer you an excellent catalogue of real estate. The listing agents responsible for each of those properties will have furnished you with the necessary documentation and information in that endeavour. And on the front page of your contract that they will have provided you, you'll find the conduct of auction, and those are the rules by which we operate here in the auction room. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you about those rules in just a moment, but first I'm going to offer you the easiest auction you're ever going to take part in, and it is an auction for charity. We here at Holmwood have, over the last few months, been supporting, as we do every year, the Gumboot Friday initiative from the I Am Hope Foundation. This provides free counselling to young people throughout New Zealand who need it most. And this morning is our very last auction of the 2024 mission. And this wonderful hamper here from the good people at gratefully.gifted.co.nz, do check them out. It's a fabulous hamper. It contains things I don't quite understand, lovely perfumes and candles and a little bit of nibbles, and certainly a mum champagne in there as well. I did recognise that one, being in the real estate field. We're about half of the consumption of champagne in New Zealand. So I must encourage you to have a good bid if you'd like. It's going to be sold today, no reserve, nice and easy, and it's for charity, ladies and gentlemen. Couldn't get easier than that. Who opens the bidding and at what price? $100. Nice to meet you at $100. My good friend Lynn Cawthorne there at $100. If you need property management advice, investment advice, you talk to Lynn, she'll shout you a free coffee. She is a genius. At $100, she's in the lead. Is there, say, $125 or $150 at $120? $150 I have back of the room there at $150. I look for maybe another $25 on the rise or straight to $200. At $150 I have for charity. First call, Lynn, it's for the children. But again, at $150, second call. And I had $150 already at back of the room. Would you do $175? $175 easily bid at $175 and $200. I assume at $175 I sell away, and $200. At $200, Lucy, my good colleague, at $200. At $200 is there $225. Ma'am, adjusting her glasses, not bidding. Okay, at $200 at $225 now. At $225, excuse me, and $250. Somebody's getting free counselling already, ladies and gentlemen. At $250, first chance. At $250, Lynn, you had a great month last month. I think you should bid again. At $250, second call. $275, would you say? At $275 on the nod. Lucy, what's the response? You said, did you say $300? Oh, Lynn can have it at $275. You shouldn't let her get off that easy. It's for charity, Lucy. Not often a bridesmaid in the auction room, Lucy Jow. At $275, I might have found my winner. Any better bid? Any better offer? I'll take $5, folks. Again, it's for charity at $275. I sell. First, second, third, final call. It's going. It is going at $275. Thank you for your contribution. It is gone and sold. And thanks to the good people at gratefully.gifted.co.nz for that kind contribution. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now the true auctions of the day, a wonderful catalogue of real estate on the way, but the rules of auction, very straightforward, very easy to understand, but I know many of you will be here for the very first time. We want to put you at ease as much as is possible in this nerve-wracking situation. So let's go through the conduct briefly. Now, it is on the front page of your contract. In the case of each property, the vendor will have furnished us with a reserve price. Now, subject to that reserve price being reached or breached, the highest bidder whose bid we accept will be the lucky new owner. Now, if the bidding doesn't quite reach that reserve price, that is not the end of the auction. Our practice here at Holmwood, ladies and gentlemen, is to pause. We move into one of our meeting rooms with the highest bidder and we offer that person the opportunity to purchase the property. Now, this is really important. On the odd occasion, during that discussion outside of the room, our sellers may say to us, look, Kyle or Bridget or Dan, we're really happy with this negotiated price. We'd like to withdraw the property from the auction and sell it to that buyer at the exclusion of the buyers here in the room and without disclosing our reserve price. That is a vendor's prerogative under clause 2.6, but when they exercise that prerogative, it can be very disappointing for the bidders who remain here in the room. So my advice to you to avoid that disappointment is make sure you hold the highest bid at all times if you are here to bid and buy. Now, as auctioneers, we can nominate the increments by which the bidding is raised. We can refuse bids if we feel they're not in the best interest of our owners. And if there's any disputed bid, look, we'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid. Now, if any of our licensed colleagues are in the room bidding on behalf of buyers, either in person or on the phone, we'll do our best to point them out to you. And folks, you might hear the phrase vendor bid today. A vendor bid is a bid placed by an auctioneer on behalf of an owner. It is always well below the reserve price. We utilise a vendor bid to keep things ticking along in those early stages, and a vendor bid is always clearly identified to you, so you can bid against a vendor bid with confidence. Now, you have a couple of obligations. If you are that lucky last purchaser, of course, you pay your deposit, 10% of the purchase price, and you sign the contract. And when you sign that contract, bidders and buyers, you're acknowledging that you've received a copy of the approved REA guide. Okay, those are the rules of auction. Now our first property, it is a brought forward auction. So a little bit more admin. The rules for a brought forward auction, ladies and gentlemen, just this auction, this first one up today, are slightly different. There is no reserve price. Rather, our owners have received an offer in advance of the scheduled date. They've deemed that offer acceptable in all respects, and the property will be sold at that price to that purchaser unless there is further bidding. So the property will be immediately on the market. We'll announce that price in just a moment. I can still nominate the increments, I can still refuse bids, but I'm not going to get in your way too much today. If you are successful with this brought forward auction, the same rules apply. You pay your deposit and you sign the contract. Now, number 50, Vernon Drive. I'm not surprised our owners received early interest. It is a sensational home, and it has been ably represented by a very good agent out of our St Albans office, Mr Tim Jenkins. I know you've enjoyed working with the owners, Tim, and Tim spent a lot of time at his open homes here, I think because it's such a lovely setting. He enjoyed the outlook. You certainly enjoy the community here in Lincoln, of course renowned for its small township vibe, but with easy access to some really wonderful amenities. You've got the Ararira Springs Primary and Lincoln High School zoning. This Te Whariki subdivision, of course, renowned for good community living. This home itself, great configuration, modern construction, really plenty of natural sunlight into the home, and you do take advantage of a nice outlook over full of nature surrounding. You can see the lovely street appeal as well. This is just a modern home, and it's a sensible buy, I think, a good place to invest your money. So, Tim, let's get underway. What was that acceptable figure? $922,500. At $922,500, bidders and buyers, that was the brought forward offer, and it was accepted. That means we are on the market at $922,500 unless there is further bidding. I sell at $922 the half. Once called at $922,500. Second call, small town living, excellent amenities. Third and final call at $922 the half. Any better bid? I sell away today. No further bidding. We might have found our winner, Tim. Lucky for them, it's a beautiful home. Congratulations to our owners. Good job picking, Tim. It goes, it goes. Any last bid? It is gone and sold. Hey, Tim, as always, fabulous work. To our owners, thanks very much for the opportunity, and congratulations to the purchasers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our very first standard or typical auction, I should say, of the day this morning, lot number one. And it is a home that is anything but typical. I have to say this is one of this year's highlights for me, having visited this property. It's just got a splendid feel about it, and we love this era of construction. It is number 117 Hamilton Avenue, and one of Canterbury's leading father and son real estate teams. I get complaints when I say you're the leading father and son real estate team, but you're certainly right up there, gentlemen. Stephen and Jack Marshall, hey, no stranger to good real estate. This is a wonderful opportunity here at number 117. It is a freehold title, a whopping 1,552 square metres more or less. Lot 2, deposit plan 39254, and all contained and described on Certificate of Title CB22A/456. The settlement date to which you work, bidders and buyers, the 13th of December 2024. Hey, you might be working to a pre-agreed date. That's absolutely fine if it's in writing. Now, this has all of the mid-century charm that really stirs emotion. It certainly did for me. I just think it is a beautifully appointed home, well designed. I must commend the original architect, and I was stunned to find out that there has been an extension here, because for me, upon first inspection, the home just flows so naturally and so beautifully, takes great advantage of the sun as it travels through the day, and I think really in its current form this is the highest and best use of this section, so really a wonderful job with that extension. It's been in our owner's family for 32 years. Many happy memories have been made here. Bidders and buyers, I can tell you it'll be the same for your family. You might look to enhance and add value. The fundamentals here are so sound, full of charm and a great location. I'm at risk of going on forever, gentlemen, so let's get underway here at 117 Hamilton Avenue, bidders and buyers. I look for an opening bidder offer. Who starts us away? Where do we say go? I was hoping for a little bit more than that. Is there 1.1 perhaps? Maybe that's a fair and reasonable place to start. If you don't, as I've mentioned, we'll place a vendor bid to get things underway. I look for 1.1. Hey, nice to meet you, sir. At 1,100,000, best of luck with your bidding today at 1.1. Is there 50,000 on the rise at 1.1? I have first chance at 1.1. Second call at 1,100,000. Third and final call, and there's 1,150. 1,150 and straight to 1.2, I assume, sir, at 1.2 on the nod. At 1.2 now I look for 50,000. Great school zones, as you know, at this address, and 1.25. 1.25 now at 1.250. Can I say 1.3 on your behalf, sir? At 1.25. At 1.3, fairly bid and offered, locked and loaded, thanked and banked at 1.3. And 50,000, sir, I seek at 1.3 I have. First chance, and 1.350. 1.350, 1.4 should be an easy bid, sir, for this type of home. A bit of a collector's item, in my opinion. Beautiful architecture. Can I say 1.4? At 1.350 now, and 1.4. At 1.4 the call. What's the response? What's the retort? 1.450. Good work. Now in pole position at 1,450,000. Easy to imagine spending great time in that sunny garden. Nobody peering in. It's absolutely private. 1.450 bids against you, sir. Would you say 1.5 for me? Or maybe just a 25? First call. 25 at 1.4 and 75. Cuts me in half. Offer you the same courtesy, folks. From that living space, it's a short stroll down to the stream. Enjoy the bird song. 1.5. At 1.5 the call now, sir. What's the response? At 1.5. 25 at 1, 5 and 25. Once called at 1,525,000, taking good advice from one of the best in the business, I should say, at 1.525. Is it another 25 or maybe just 10? Going once. And 25 at 1.550. Mr. Gunny, Mr. Alan Gunn, a legend. Nice to see you. At 1.550, pole position. Folks, another 25. First chance. Second call. Another 50. Who will like that bid, sir, at 1.6, with authority? Looking to take control at 1.6, a strong bid. Will it be enough at 1.6? I look for an increase from there. What about another 10? Hey, the letter on the from the bank might say 1.6, folks. 10 would possibly clinch it. Surely not. At 1.6. First call, second call, third and final call at 1.6. All right, folks, if there's no better bid, if we're sure, I'm going to have to pause and have a quick conversation with you, sir. Auction is open. If there is any change, let us know. We're back with you very soon.
And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I take you to item number 3 in our catalogue this morning. That is number 3 at 388 Montreal Street, Christchurch Central, brought to the market by Karina Gray. Oh, she's somewhere in the room. Oh, there we go, already out there and working, Karina, no problem at all. Good luck to you, Karina, and good luck to our owners this morning. Now, the property is formally described as a stratum in freehold on Unit C, deposited plan 63935, all contained and described on that record of title that Karina has provided you throughout the campaign. Now, settlement is proposed for Thursday, the 19th of December, 2024, or any other date that you've mutually agreed in writing, already with our owners. In that list of chattels, that remains unchanged. I do note there is the excluded chattels of the fridge and the washer dryer, and I take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 25 of the contract you bid, you buy on that basis. Now, welcome to Clock Tower Lane. This Muse-inspired complex was designed by the late Peter Bevan. It's gated for security and also gives a sense of community with your neighbours, one of which I'm told, I believe, is posh porridge, which if I was you, I would be making friends with my neighbours very promptly when moving in to make sure I could be trying all those samples on the weekends. The living area is warm and inviting with lovely warm wooden flooring, opening to that north-facing courtyard and with that white modern kitchen flooded with light from that overhead window. Upstairs you've got those two good-sized double bedrooms with those peaked and shaped roofs roofs adding character and charm, and a well-sized upstairs bathroom, as well as that second toilet downstairs. And of course, it's what is outside the gate, I think, that is key here. You're in the heart of Victoria Street. Breakfast at Vic's Bakehouse, lunch at Route 66 Diner, watching the game at the Carlton on a Saturday night, dinner at the Dish or Mexicanos, and if you need to, you can have a late night game of poker at the casino. All of this is within a block of your new residence, which I think is just incredible. There's a list of other options also within blocks, but you get the point. My instructions, I open the bidding at $550,000 on behalf of my owners at $550,000, and I simply look for $20,000 to get yourself into the heart of Christchurch. Is there $570,000 in the room? I've stunned you, I've wowed you. You're thinking of all those restaurants and cafes. Is that a bit? Welcome in, sir, at $570,000. Good luck to you today. I look for $590,000. First call at $570,000. Second. Third and final opportunity at $570,000. Look, if there's no further interest, sir, we're going to find a room, we're going to have a conversation today. This is wonderful buying in the heart of the city. Right, we're going to pause there. The auction is open and live. Good luck to you, sir. And we'll be back with you shortly for Hatfield Place for the fourth item in our catalogue.
All right, bidders and buyers, thanks very much for your patience. And if you are just joining us here at the Holmwood Auction Room, welcome. It's great to have you with us. Thanks also to those joining us at holmwood.co.nz. It's great to have you join us via the live stream. I take you back now to 117 Hamilton Avenue. We left the room on a live bid at $1,600,000. There was some good discussion outside of the room, a little bit of adjustment to the terms and conditions, and an improvement in the bid to $1,610,000. And our owners have said under clause 2.6, we are going to activate our right under that clause to withdraw the property, and to a lovely new family, a stunning, beautiful home is gone and sold. Jack Stephen, as always, fabulous campaign. Thanks very much to our vendors for the opportunity. All of the very best with your next chapter. All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving swiftly along to the next quality offering in our catalogue. This is number 24, Hatfield Place in Avonhead. It is, according to the contract, a freehold title, a 632 square metre freehold title, and your settlement date Thursday, the 30th of January 2025, or sooner or later by mutual agreement. Now, this is a home and an address that has existed, of course, for many years. It was built in an era synonymous with fabulous architecture. This particular home here at number 24 has been completely rebuilt and overhauled to an exacting standard. Throughout, you just see quality at every turn in the fixtures, the fittings, the decor choices, and certainly in the outlook. You've got beautiful views of Avonhead Park. You border it. I just think that's a wonderful vista. You'll wake up every morning with an attitude of gratitude. The living spaces are expansive and they flow effortlessly to that outdoor space. Inside is a state-of-the-art and modern stylish kitchen. Outside, an outdoor kitchen that is sheltered. Just the most brilliant entertainment space. What more could you ask for? The bedroom accommodation is ample. You also have in the master, it's an oasis. It's got not just a walk-in wardrobe, but really a dressing room. You've also got the bonus of a hobby room or rumpus room. The choice is yours. All the bedrooms spacious. The bathrooms are opulent. And this address, we know how good this is in terms of school zones. Merrin, Burnside, and the community, by all accounts, lovely, lovely neighbours. I just think this is a most gorgeous home and it'll make you very happy indeed, bidders and buyers. So let's get underway and identify the new owner. At number 24, Hatfield Place in Avonhead, I look for an opening bidder offer. Who says go? Is there 1.5 perhaps? Yep. Hey, nice to meet you. At 1.5, at $1.5 million, I look for an easy 100,000 to 1.6, 1.5. First call at 1.5. Second call, I look for 1.6. Third and final call at $1.5 million. Any better bid? Any better offer? 1.6. Nice to meet you. New face in the race, sir. Welcome to the bidding at 1.6. There's your competition, sir. Can I say 1.7? At 1.6 now. First chance? And 50,000. We'll work with you, sir, at $1,650,000. What's the response there, sir, at 1,650,000? Straight to 1.7 or maybe 1 3/4? At 1,650,000 the bid. First chance. Great school zones, a lovely quiet cul-de-sac. Second call. State-of-the-art technology throughout this home. Just the 30, sir. I must insist. Would you take it? 1.8? 1.7. Okay, we'll compromise, sir. I did like the 1.8, but at 1.7, you are in pole position at the back, but out in front, sir. I look for a response there at 1.7. 25,000 perhaps, or maybe straight to 750. At 1.7, first call. You surprise me, sir. You started this, you should finish it. At 1.7, second call. Third and final call. This is a lot of home and a very sophisticated home at 1.7. Surely there's another bid, sir, at 1.7. Third call. No better bid. Just the 10, reluctantly, sir, I'll work with you. $10,000. It does put you in front at 1710, folks. Maybe try and 1710. What do you know? Did the trick, sir. You owe me a beer at 1710. First, second, third and final call. A gorgeous home, big discussion. Hey, let's pause and have a conversation, sir. Can't sell to you at this level. Auction is open, though, at 1710. We are back with you very soon. Any change from the floor, let us know.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bridget Andrews, and it's an absolute pleasure to be up here for our next auction at 8 Caroline Way in that wonderful suburb of Northwood. Ladies, up here so we can see you on the camera. The good people want to see Team Newbury. Yes, Miranda and Miller Newbury from our Mayor office has been in charge of bringing this property to the market and has done an absolutely outstanding job. A very warm welcome to Steve. Steve, I know you've worked very hard getting that property ready and you've done an absolutely outstanding job. To the contract, I take you the property is more formally described as a freehold parcel, 737 square metres more or less, certificate of title 38024. Now, settlement date is set down for the 12th of December 2024, unless you're working to a pre-arranged date, so you'll be well ensconced for the man in the red suit's arrival. And the chattels remain the same as per the contract. Well, I really enjoyed my visit to Caroline Way. I was actually really lucky to feature in the marketing video with Miranda as the lovely Miller was away. So thank you for asking me, Miranda. It was an absolute pleasure doing it in this gorgeous home. The old saying, first impressions last, and this home is so impressive from the get-go. From its immaculate gardens as you pull up, surrounded by quality homes, friendly neighbours, that grand entrance, high ceilings that lead you into the living areas. It all flows so seamlessly through to the kitchen and that second living area. Doors all opening out to that sunny north-facing outdoor area, the perfect place to have a barbecue and entertaining. What I love about this home, it can be used as a large family home, blended families, or like the current owners who've moved from a larger lifestyle property and they still want something a good size. You could use that room off the kitchen as a formal dining room or a rumpus room. My favourite room would have to be that master bedroom upstairs, away from it all, that huge walk-in wardrobe and that ensuite and that balcony, great place to have your morning coffee or an evening wine. Now, it's immaculate inside, new carpet, plenty of heating. It's one of those homes that just keeps on giving. Short drive to the Northwood shops and a quick access to the city and the airport. You really still feel like you're away from the hustle and bustle. Well, ladies, I know that you've enjoyed your campaign here. If you're here to bid today, ladies and gentlemen, you've made a really good decision. So good luck. Does someone want to start us away? 8 Caroline Way in Northwood. I look for your opening bid. Don't be shy. You're obviously all shy. Somewhere nice and easy. Shall I give you a bit of a clue? Is there 700,000? Somewhere nice and easy to get us underway. At 700,000, I look for, if you don't, I'll bid, ladies and gentlemen. All right then, I'll take the bid in and get us underway on a vendor bid at 700,000. Look for 725 now. Let's travel in 25s, make it nice and easy. At 700,000, I'll give you 3 chances. First call. Second call at 700. Third and final time at 700. Well, I'm going to lift that bid up to 725 on a vendor bid. Now's your opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. You can be in before Christmas. 5 bedrooms, great for plenty of room for people to come and stay for Christmas. At 725, looking for 750. First call, second call, third and final call at 725. Well, Miller and Miranda, we don't appear to have any live bids. I know you've got hot conditional interest, so we're going to lift that that bid up to our passing figure, which is 900,000. Now, anyone north of that level is to contact Miller and Miranda Newbury. This is an amazing property, ladies and gentlemen, so get in quick because there is conditional interest. I'm not sure if you're going to be doing a deadline on this, but contact the ladies and they'll give you that information. So the property is passed in at 900,000. We'll be back with you shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for your patience and waiting. We go now to Hornby. It is number 33 Brinley Street, and it's brought to the market by Mr. Sam Bowen from our Ireland office. Hey, what a wonderful agent, works very hard for his clients, and I know he's enjoyed working with our two sellers here. They've loved their time at this address, but the time has come for a new chapter. It is a freehold title, 809 square metres more or less, and the settlement date to which you work, the 4th of December 2024. That's a really good size, family size section. That is at 809 square metres. You can see the home there. It's built in an era synonymous with robust construction, but it has been thoughtfully modernised over the years. What I love most about this address is the configuration of the floor plan. It just makes good sense. You've got all the living entertainment spaces at the north side, takes full advantage of the sunshine. The bedroom accommodation is ample throughout. It's a lot bigger a home than you might think looking at it from the street. What you do and can tell from the street, of course, is that it's just got the most gorgeous gardens. My owners assure me that the garden is so established it basically looks after itself. And I have to say it's very impressive. Lots of beautiful flowers. If you are green-fingered, you'll just enjoy your afternoons here at number 33. Garaging is great. Extra space at the rear for all sorts, whether it's the young ones or the pets. And this location, just a hop, skip and a jump to the hub and all of the adventure and activities of that neck of the woods. Dress smart, everyone's favourite. Hey, that's just a short stroll away too. I don't think you could ask for more in terms of location. A great step on the ladder, whether it's your first or your second or your last bidders and buyers at number 33. Who's going to start the bidding for us? Who says go? Here at number 33 Brinley Street, I'm in your hands. 600. Hey, nice to meet you and good luck with your bidding today. And where was 650? With Sam on behalf of a client at 650. Bids against you folks at 650. Straight to 700. 660, just the 10. Would you give me 20? 670, much appreciated at 670,000 and 80. Now, Sam, I've just asked them for 20 and you're offering me 10. I'll tell you what, we'll work with you. Oh, and 90, there's the other 10. It's 690, folks. I'd take 10 all day long if you like. It's 700, great work, and 710,000. At 710 the call, can I say 720? It's 720. Fairly bid and offered, cool, calm and collected. She knows good real estate, this lady, at $720,000. You've got heat transfer, you've got double glazing, warm and toasty throughout the season. Bids against you, Sam, at 720. I'll take even a 2 at $720,000. First call. 725 and conversation, perhaps, Simon. Sam at 725. What about 727? Convenient to the airport, actually. 727, make a good bid. Put you in front by a nose at 725, the current bid. First call, Benita, conversation. Second call. And 6 at 726,000. Once called at 726. I look for perhaps another 1,000, maybe look to put some distance between yourself and them. And 727. Great bidding there, my good colleague Nico at 727. Cool as a cucumber in the auction room he is, at 727. Once called. And 30. Now that's an astute bid at 730. 3,000 on the rise. Could be their last bid. We're on the market and we sell. At $730,000 only, bidders and buyers. I can scarcely believe it. We sell away at 730. Have I found my winner? Once called. Second call, I'll take $500. 735, that's even better, 10 times what I requested at 735. He looks to take control at 735. The question you've got to ask yourselves is, where do you find the next one? Folks, Christmas is coming. Nobody wants to be at open homes at 735. Ooh. What about 737? Just 1,000? 736, what did you say? Tony advises the interest rates are going down. If they don't, complain to him. At 736. But all indications are things are looking good. Bid today, buy today, stop the clock at 736. 737. A new name goes on the title, folks. This might be won by a couple of $1,000. Take control at 737. Beautiful gardens, a really great section size. It's future-proof. Lots of land to work with. Land, glorious land. It's 7:37. 7:40. You've been to bidding school, ma'am. Great. You get an A for that. It's $740,000. I sell away. At 7:40, is there another one or two? First call. Second call. Folks, have you been to Dressmart? The best deals, the best fashion. It's just a few hundred metres away. Third and final call. 741. And 7:41. Maybe a nice, strong finish is in order. Look to shake them off. At 7:41, first call. I recommend 7:45, folks. Second call. Third and final call. At $741,000. Got to give due respect to these good people, folks. What are we doing? Another $500? Probably goes. 500. 741 the half. 742. They were ready. At 742, but remember, that could be it from them. You never know. And 3, 743. Actually, that reminds me, KFC's not too far away either. At 7:43, but not too close that you can smell it all day long. That'd be torture. At 7:43, I'm selling. At $743,000. Going once. And the half, 743 and a handful. I look to you good people for a response at 743 and change. 5 Rutherfords on the end there at 743 the half. First time. Second call. At 743 the half. Third and final call. Any better bid? Any better offer? 744. It's time for a good strong bid, folks. Look to close the deal at 744. That took a lot of time. At 744, I look for 1,000. First, second. 745. Excellent bid at 745. Bids against you, folks, at 745. I'm selling. Once called. Twice the money. Third and final call. Have I found my winner at 745? Probably goes. It is going. Permission to sell. It is gone and sold. Commiserations to my underbidders. Best of luck with your search. Please come back again. To my new owners, congratulations. And to my current owners, thanks so much for the opportunity. Sam, great campaign. for patiently waiting. I take you back now to 24 Hatfield Place in Avonhead. Hey, we paused at $1,710,000. There was some discussion and a little bit of admin outside of the room, but I can confirm that under clause 2.6, my owner has decided to withdraw the property, and to a lovely family, it has, at $1,715,000, been sold. Congratulations. We're back with you with an update and a couple of new properties very shortly.
And gentlemen, I take you to our next property in the catalogue. That is number 4 at 59 Brockworth Place in Riccarton. Brought to the market by Jack and Stephen Marshall. Jack just getting the owner on the phone there for us. Best of luck to you and our owners. Now, the property itself is formally described as an estate in cross lease. 1/5 share of 1,011 square metres, more or less, on lot 17. Flat 4, deposited plan 7309, deposited plan 1596. All contained and described on that record of title that Jack and Stephen have provided you throughout the campaign. Now, settlement is proposed for the 13th of December 2024 or any other date already agreed in writing with our owners. Now, I take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 25. You bid, you buy on that basis, and that list of chattels, that remains unchanged. I do note that dishwasher is excluded. Now, this home has had the hard work done for you. It has been reclad and double glazed, so it's just ready for you to move in and be cosy. Layout wise, you have a good sized double garage downstairs and that downstairs toilet. You've got that wonderful galley kitchen and serving bar into the north facing living area, which then opens onto that private rear courtyard. You've got 3 double bedrooms, 2 with cute north facing balconies, and of course the large upstairs bathroom. This is all a block from Hagley Park, Riccarton Road, a short Uber from the central city, and zoned for Christchurch Boys and Christchurch Girls High School. This is a wonderful low maintenance home, or perhaps a rental, and look, as Jack, as you put it, it is Brockworth every penny. Hey, all good work, Jack. You could be an auctioneer. Look, my instructions very clear. I open on a vendor bid of $580,000, and I look for 20,000 on the rise. 580 on a vendor bid. Any interest? It's a marvellous opportunity in Riccarton at that level. Once, twice, third final. Happy to move on a vendor bid then to 600. I look for 620. Now's the time to have a conversation, cash and unconditional. Otherwise, this afternoon you'll be dealing with conditional competition at 600. First, second, third, final opportunity. I'll move on one last vendor bid then at 620. Jack, I'm surprised, but I'm going to pass back into you at 620 if I see no further bidding. Right, Jack, it's back with you to deal with the conditional market. I do have an announcement, though, to work with the conditional market. We're just going to draw a line in the sand at $649,000. This is a wonderful home, wonderful location close to the central city at 649. If you've got interest, get in touch with Jack. Get through, have a look. It's vacant. Jack will be meeting you there in 10 minutes if you so wish. Wonderful property. Jack, wish you all the best in the weekend, and I wish our owners all the best too. And we'll be back with Memorial Avenue in a moment.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. There is a small change in the order. Order in the court. The order displayed in your brochure, with just a slight adjustment to that. We are now going to go to St Albans at 72C Bishop Street, and Memorial will be in just a moment. This is a wonderful townhouse brought to the market by Mr John Fulton and his team. Of course, John working out of the Island 2 office upstairs. The contract describes a freehold title and a 124 square metre freehold title at that. And 13th December 2024, that is your settlement date. You might be working to a pre-agreed date. Now, we know how good this location is. You're on the city fringe in our rapidly developing, our rapidly burgeoning city. I think this is a wonderful place to invest your money, a great place to call home. You've got great and easy convenience to that central city. This home itself was built by a developer I am familiar with. I personally have sold properties for this developer. Very fastidious, high quality workmanship and materials throughout. Inside, it's got a great sense of space for a townhouse that is easy to manage. I do think you don't feel cramped at all. Lovely courtyard space, lots of sunshine. You see that stylish kitchen there, beautiful tiles throughout. The bathrooms, I think, are just fantastic. And 2 spacious bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, ladies and gentlemen. This is convenience, and in this location, look, I spend most of my working week in this area. I can tell you, you won't find better food options, crisp cafe for your groceries, and all in all, just a lovely spot. Number 72C Bishop Street, I offer it to you now. John, let's get underway here at 72 Bishop Street, bidders and buyers. I look for an opening bidder offer. Who's going to start us away? 700,000, and nice to meet you, sir, at 700. My lamp lighter, he kicks things off for us at 700,000. First call at $700,000. Second call. Third and final call at $700,000. Bidders and buyers, just the one at this early stage. Any better bid? The new stadium on the way. Buying here makes really good sense. No further bidding? All right, sir, I probably could and certainly should vendor bid again, but I think let's just pause and have a conversation outside of the room. Auction is open at 700,000. Any change from any other buyers, let us know. Back with you soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for patiently waiting. We go now to number 1 at 84 Memorial Avenue in Fendleton. It has been brought to the market by Reuben Bishops from our Ilam office. I know she's enjoyed working with our sellers. The contract here describes a cross-lease and fee simple title. Flat 1 deposit plan 71141 on Lot 2, Deposit Plan 7341, and your settlement date a Friday, the 29th of November 2024, your lucky day. And I say your lucky day because this is just a fabulous home. Of course, very convenient location. It's got excellent school zoning, a quintuple of great school zones, the boys, girls, high zones, the Burnside, primary and high, and of course don't forget Cobham for that in-between piece. So many good school zones here you could afford to get expelled once or twice, ladies and gentlemen. This home itself, hey, it was built in an era synonymous with flair, and it's been completely overhauled and dragged into the modern century. I just love what the owners have done here. The owners are fastidious. You can see throughout there are no cut corners whatsoever. The configuration of the floor plan just makes great sense. You really get good sunshine throughout the day. The tiling, there's more tiles than the Sydney Opera House. It's opulent. The bathrooms, the kitchen, super stylish and sleek, and more sun than the planet Mercury, I think. It's a real sun trap. Great lawns, and my owner tells me he thoroughly enjoys mowing his lawns. It's therapeutic, and I think you and your family, whether a first home purchase, a second home, or a downsize, you're just going to love this home and you're going to love this location. Underpinned by excellent educational options. Bidders and buyers, I'm in your hands. In fact, a vendor bid to start things off at $700,000. My owner says, get it. Started at $700,000. Where to from here, buyers? Is there $750,000? At $750,000, nice to meet you, sir. At $750,000 now, is there $800,000? At $750,000, the call. First time at $750,000 and $800,000. Nice to see you there at 8 and 00. At $800,000. 8. Just the 10, Karina? Wouldn't do me 25, would you? At 800, I'm going to insist actually, at 800,000 the bid. Who takes me to 825? Is there 825? Thank you very much at 825. 825 and 850, can I say? At 825, we've got the New World just a hop, skip and a jump away. 850, great work at 850,000. At 850, the call. Sir, I'll take a 10 now, offer you the same courtesy. Karina at 860, the call. At 860, the bid. 870, he's back. Nice to see you. Back like Brill Cream at 870. At 870, the call, and 880, can I say? At 880, and I've got 880 and 90. Great work there, Peter at the back. At 890. 910, even better. I do beg your pardon, at $910,000. Looks to take control at the back of the room, out in front at 910. 9, just the 5 on top, no problem. Work with you at 915. What's the response? What's the retort? At 915, first chance. Second call at 915. Would you call it 920? 920, great work. At 920. Silence descends at 920. First chance. 925. That's an astute bid. At these levels, under $1 million, this type of home, this quality of workmanship, you could never regret it. At 925, the people watching this in Auckland think we're bidding on a garage. At 925, another 4 at 929. I like that bid at 929. Creative. At 929, sir. 4 or more? 930. 930. That's just the one, sir. You tricked me at 930. First time. At 930. Second call. I'm told the neighbours are lovely. Third and final call at 930. 32. 3. Beg your pardon, at 933. Sorry, Chloe. To be clear, 933 bids there. What's the response, folks? End the tyranny of the open home schedule today, folks. Christmas is coming. You want to eat turkey. You don't want to feel like a turkey by regretting not bidding. At 933. One's called? 935. 935. I knew you were still in it, sir. This is good real estate. An absolute sun trap. Vitamin D, good for the soul. At 935, you'll get plenty of it here. Once, twice. Third and final call at 935. Any better bid? If there's no better bid, I pause and have a conversation with this gentleman, folks. As you know, or may know, When it leaves the room, it may not come back. Last chance at 935. Any better bidder offer? 940. Karina, great to hear from you again at 940. We love a comeback story at 940. Sir, take comfort in the competition. You know it's not a lemon. At 940. 945. 945 and 5 great educational choices. I can't emphasise enough how good that is for the value at 945. It'll be as popular when you go to sell it as it is today at 945. Oh, I don't know why you would sell. Everything's here. Once, twice, at 945, third and final call. Karina, what's the response? Is there another 5? All right, pause, and we begin that conversation at 945. Any better bid? Any better offer? All right, sir, I can't sell to you at this level. We need to have a conversation outside of the room. Auction is open, ladies and gentlemen. Any change in your view, in your goals, in your opinion, please let us know. We could make it happen for you. In the meantime, we'll have a chat with this good man. Back with you soon. Auction's open.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If you have just joined us, welcome to the Holmwood Auction Rooms. My name is Bridget Andrews and I'm one of the 3 auctioneers here this morning. Let me introduce you to the other auctioneers. We've got Dan Pangali there, he's just there, and we've got Kyle Siebert. Now, some other key people here we've got in the room today. We've got Hayden Broadbelt, he's our auction floor manager. And Luke Jansen here, he's our training manager. He'll be spotting and recording your bids today. So if you need any help or any assistance, please don't hesitate to get one of us alongside you. On behalf of the company, a very warm welcome to the owners that we represent here today. We're absolutely delighted that you chose Holmwood and we wish you the very best outcome today. To the buyers and the bidders in the room, good luck today, bid strong. Your agents would have given you everything you need for today, including the limb, the title and the contract from what we will work from today. Now, the conduct of auction is on the front page of your contract. I'm going to work on the assumption that this is a new experience for some of you, so follow me while I talk you through how we're going to work with you in the auction rooms here this morning. In all cases, the owners have provided us with a confidential written reserve that will not be disclosed. Now, should that reserve be reached or breached, the highest bidder will be the purchaser. If bidding doesn't reach the reserve, don't panic. It's not the end of the auction. Our practice is to pause the auction and we'll take the highest bidder. We'll just have some silence there. We'll take the highest bidder into one of these side rooms here. Now, if we don't meet a satisfactory conclusion, we'll pass the property in where it will get taken to that wider market where conditional buyers can make an offer. So your best opportunity is here in the auction rooms. Now, the auctioneers can nominate the sums by which your bids need to be raised. If the bid is not in the best interest of the seller, we can refuse such bids. If there is a disputed bid, we'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid and resume. Clause 2.6, listen carefully, this is important. The owner may withdraw the property from auction before it is sold without declaring that reserve price. Now, that does include that situation when we pause the auction and we're in negotiations with the highest bidder. Sometimes in those negotiations, the seller will say to the auctioneer, could you please go out to the auction floor and announce that we've withdrawn the property from auction and we've sold it to the highest bidder outside the room. So if you're sitting here waiting with extra interest, wanting to bid again, you will be disappointed. So please make sure we're working with your highest bid at all times. Now, you may hear the auctioneers use the term vendor bid. The owners have authorised us to bid on their behalf should that be necessary. Now, if and when we make a vendor bid, you'll be in no doubt it's a vendor bid. This is saying we're not for sale at this level. We need to keep the auction going, and we do not place vendor bids anywhere near that reserve price. So that'll give you absolute confidence in bidding against the vendor bid. Now, if any of our Harcourts colleagues are bidding on behalf of someone, we'll identify them to you. And finally, when you hear that hammer fall and you are that lucky last bidder, before your celebrations begin, we'll get you to sign the auction contract, arrange to pay the 10% deposit of the final purchase price, and acknowledge that you've received a copy of the REA guide. Well, that is the formal part of today's proceedings. We're going to, there has been a bit of a change in our order. We're going to move on to Cambridge Terrace with Kyle shortly, so we'll be back with you shortly. you for your... Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to move on to our next auction, which is 93 Dyers Pass Road in that wonderful suburb of Cashmere. Now, we've Matt Damon, our very own celebrities, Matt Dawson and Jamin Marshall from our Mayorova office has been in charge of bringing this to the market and have done an outstanding job. Very warm welcome to our owners. It's lovely to meet you, and I must commend you on how beautifully presented your home is to take to the market. To the contract I take you, 93 Dyers Pass Road is more formally described as a freehold parcel, 518 square metres, more or less, record of title CB22F1033. Now, settlement date is set down for the 18th of December 2024, unless you're working to an alternative date. So if you're moving that day, it's only 6 sleeps until Santa's arrival, and I hear it looks pretty cool watching Santa fly over the city into Dyers Pass Road. Then the chattels remain the same as per the contract. Well, I had the pleasure of visiting Dyers Pass yesterday, and straight away you are impressed by its charm and character. I love the wraparound veranda with the wisteria. It's just so gorgeous. I stood on the balcony and you could see views of the city and the mountains, and I thought what a lovely place to sit back and relax and unwind. Inside, the owner's dog, Nacho, kindly let me in and showed me around. It just oozes charm and character inside. It's been beautifully maintained, and I love how the original features still play a major part, like the fireplaces, the wood panelling. I love that window in one of the bedrooms that goes all the way to the ground. Matt had a good theory for that. He thought that this might have been one of the first cat or dog doors. I'm not sure about that, Matt. 3 good-sized bedrooms, and it wouldn't be a villa without that gorgeous claw bath. Now, the living area and kitchen area, it all flows so nicely. Nacho, the dog, then said, I want to take you out to my favourite spot, so we went outside to that outdoor area. It's so sheltered, fully fenced. The wisteria growing up that veranda, it's just like something out of a magazine. You really feel like you're a million miles away in this area. It's so peaceful and sheltered. Now, the location, you can't get better this. I reckon if you walk out your drive, in a minute's time, you'll be at that cafe with a coffee in your hand. You've got Cashmere Primary, just a stone throw away. There'll be no more fighting for car parks. Just send the child down the road. Now, I asked the owners what they have enjoyed about living here. They've said the sunsets, they've said that it's nice and flat, and you really do feel like you're living a million miles away. So that all sounds pretty good to me. So bidders and buyers, good luck today. I look for your opening bid. Who would like to start us away at 93 Dyers Pass Road in Cashmere? Somewhere nice and easy to start is 700,000 to get us underway. At 700, well, if you don't, I will. I'll get us underway on a vendor bid at 700,000. The bid's with me. Who goes next? Now's your turn. Who am I going to hand that baton over to? Looking for 725, perhaps, would be a good place to go. At 700,000, first call, second call, third and final time at 700,000. Well, I'm going to lift that bid on a vendor bid to 725,000. Now's your opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. This is such a gorgeous villa. They don't come up that often. In my 20 years of real estate, I have never heard of anyone not love living in this location. It is just such a fantastic community to be part of. At 725, I'll call it away 3 times. Buyers, I'll notice. First call, second time, third and final time at 725. Well, Matt and Jamin, there don't appear to be any hands in the air. We're just going to move on to that next stage. We're going to pass the property in, and that passing figure is 800,000. So anybody north of that level, give Matt and Jamin a call. This is such a wonderful property. You'll be very impressed. They probably have some open homes there this weekend. So the property's passed in at 800,000. We'll be back with you shortly.
Gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please, just going back to number 3 at 388 Montreal Street in Christchurch Central. We paused some time ago on a live bid of $570,000. There's been some conversations. We've not quite reached agreement, so I'm going to pass the property in at that level, and I'm going to announce an asking price of $649,000. That's to get yourself into the heart of the city, a block from the casino, a block from the Victoria Street precinct. There's a lot on offer here at 649. Get in touch with Karina, get through the open homes this weekend, and I wish our owners all the best, and I hope to see a sale sign next week. And we will be back with you shortly with Holmwood Drive. Thank you.
In waiting, we go now to Central Christchurch. It is number 10 at 41 Cambridge Terrace in Christchurch Central. It's been brought to the market by none other than Marie Sherry from our Island 2 office, and she's worked closely with our lovely vendor. Our vendor is more than committed to the sale of this wonderful investment property. It could also make an excellent first home. We know how good this location is because it is right in the heart, the beating heart of our burgeoning central city. As our city continues to grow, as amenities continue to pour into this district, I think this spot here at number 10 at 41 becomes all the more valuable. You're just a hop, skip and a jump to the Christchurch Hospital. As an investment, I think this makes great sense. You'll never be short of tenants. You can take a good stroll down the Avon River and take in all of the sights and sounds around you. This particular portion of Cambridge Terrace isn't overrun by traffic, so I have to tell you it was remarkably quiet when I was inside this home. You've got that spacious bedroom. It has that gorgeous green outlook. The bathroom, the facilities, really excellent. And the living space, I think what makes this particular unit, this particular townhouse so distinctive is that you've got really great sunshine throughout. You are not obstructed by something sitting next to you in a sardine can-like setting. This really does offer plenty of space, sun and grace. The location, can't beat it. Hey, whatever your stage in life, bidders and buyers, this makes good sense as a buy. So let's get underway, Marie. Here at number 10 at 41 Cambridge Terrace in central Christchurch, bidders and buyers. I seek an opening offer. Shout me a number, let's get underway. What do we say? What about a nice easy 320, 340? What do you reckon? All right then, a vendor bid at $320,000. I look for 340. 340, easily bid there. I'm not surprised at $340,000. At these levels, just about daylight robbery. 340 should be another bid surely. At 340, first call. 400, that's a bit better, sir. Appreciate it. Good respect for this location at 400. At $400,000. At 420, a great town pad, great investment at 420. What's the response there, folks? At 420 I had. 440, absolutely. At 440, not a punt. At 440, an easy bit, but you'll be punting down the river. Just across the road, and how much? 460 the call. At 460 the bid, he's been advised by one of our best there, I can see. At 460 the bid, that's what you're up against, sir. What say you? 480, great bid. Looks to Stampers Authority at $480,000, Marie. And 490. And Nicola, maybe worth a chat at 490 I have. 490 the call, folks. What are we saying? What about another 10? 500. Good to get to those round numbers first. That could be their limit. We'll find out. We're on the market and we're selling. At $500,000 and 510 I sell away. 510 bid against you and 515. Want just the 5 on top at 515. This is like a tennis match today. Could you stand closer? Another 5.
515 here.
Had it, and 520. 520 now. Good. Why not try 550, sir? I would say that though, wouldn't I? At 520,000, the bid is against you. In this location, it makes good sense, sir. You'll be laughing about these figures later. 525, good work at 525. Oh, and there's perhaps a bit of hesitation on the phone, sir. That might have done the trick. You'd do well to buy it at this level at 525, not so fast at 530. At 530, the call. Look at that stunning view of the river. I think the photographer was in the river when he took that. Oh, the bridge. There you go. At 530, I'm selling. New name goes on the title. 32. 32, I'll take it. Kiwi dollars, sir, all day long. 532. Not your decision, Marie. Ask the buyer. 532 I have. Surely not out at this level. You started it. Come on. At 532. Stadium goes up. Tourists pour in. Might be more. First call. Or win 3. 5 and double 3. First chance at 533,000. Second call. Absolutely. Puts you in pole position at 533, the half. Just the half. A good change of pace there. Maybe that encourages your buyer, Marie. Just a whisker away from victory at 533, 500, 534 might do it. First call. Second call. Comes with a lovely big foyer. You share that, but it's a great place to greet your guests. And 500 at 534. 534 first time. Second call, sir. If you ever have a health scare, help is across the river. At 534 second. We've got a defib, sir. Just bid again. Let's do it. At 534 third and final call. What about one last lunge, $1,000? Well, you are in good hands, so stick with her. We'll see you through, sir, at 534. We're sure. Permission to sell? At $534,000. Property goes. It is going. It is gone and sold. Hope to see you back again. Again, you know, stick with the net. You'll find the one. We'll see you soon. At 534, it is sold. Marie, congratulations. Great campaign. Ryoko, always lovely to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to give you a quick update on number 72C Bishop Street in St Albans. We left the room on a live bid at $700,000. John and the team working hard behind the scenes, having a good discussion between seller and buyer, and I can confirm that there was a gracious increase to $730,000 with a view to purchasing the property, and at that level our owners have said we sell away. If there's no further bidding, it's $730,000 bidders and buyers. First chance, I sell it away. Second call, third and final call, 1,000 puts you in front. Last chance, bidders and buyers, what do you say? Property goes, it is going, number 72C Bishop Street, Team Fulton, it is gone and sold. Congratulations. Hey John, as always, fabulous campaign. Thanks to our owners for the opportunity. Much appreciated. All the best with your next chapter. And ladies and gentlemen, we go now from St Albans to the wonderful township or village of Prebleton. And I say village or township because it has all of that sincerity and its feeling. It's got great vibes. It's just a wonderful small town, small country feeling to this neighbourhood. This particular section of Prebleton is so highly sought after for its convenience to the school and to the local supermarkets and amenities. Here at number 8 Holmwood Drive, you've got a wonderful position in this neighbourhood. It is, according to the contract, a freehold title, 759 square metres more or less, and your settlement date the 31st of January 2025. You might be working to a pre-agreed variation. Now, when this home was built, I can tell you it was built to a very high standard. It is a former show home. We know how much is invested in those initial properties by developers, a lot of TLC, a lot of attention to detail when this was built, and it is absolutely robust. Also, surprisingly substantial in terms of its configuration. There's separate entertainment and accommodation zones. I just think it's got a great separation, and it would suit most modern families, I would think. You see that central kitchen space, that's the heart of the home. You've got a great vantage point over the living spaces and the outdoor areas. The bedroom accommodation, hey, more than ample. I think you could look to improve and add your own flair. That's absolutely up to you, but the fundamentals here are just so sound. Great robust build, clever floor plan, and a fabulous neighbourhood. So bidders and buyers, number 8 Holmwood Drive. Who's going to start the bidding for us? I should introduce the listing agent. He's one of the best in the field, Mr. Foss Shanahan. My apologies, good sir. If you need good assistance in Prebleton, he's your man at number 8 Holmwood Drive, bidders and buyers. Who's going to buy today? What do we say? Is there, what about a nice easy 900? You're very quiet. Not a silent auction, folks. What do you say? All right, then a vendor bid at $900,000. Lots of home at that level. A lovely home in a wonderful community at $900,000. First call, a vendor bid. Second call, I look for $950,000. Third and final call at $900,000. Everyone's quiet. They're astounded there's no bidding for a home this good at this level at $900,000. A second vendor bid from me at $950,000. $950,000 the call. School is just a hop, skip and a jump away. There's no excuses for being late, folks. At $950,000 a vendor bid, I look for $1 million first chance. Second call. Third and final call. Any better bid? Any better offer? All right, Foss, at $950,000, I don't see any unconditional bidding here today, but I know you've got people to talk to in the wider market. We're going to pass the property in at the current bid at $950,000. Ladies and gentlemen, not for sale at $950,000, but if you have interest north of that figure, please call Foss today. What I can assure you of is you'll be most impressed upon your inspection. Lovely established gardens. It's really a beautiful private spot, and I can't tell you how good this neighbourhood is. So go check out number 8 Holmwood Lane, call, or drive, I should say. Call Foss today, you'll be most impressed. Property's passed in, back with you soon.
Kia ora and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your patience. I take you to 992A Colombo Street in St Albans, brought to the market by Karina Gray, just to my left. Good luck to you, Karina, today, and good luck to our owners, one of who is having a birthday today. So I won't shout a number, but a very happy birthday to the owner as well. Now, the property is formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 228 square metres, more or less, on Lot 5, deposited plan 447567, all contained and described on that record of title that Karina has made available to you throughout the campaign. Now, the proposed settlement is Friday, the 17th of January 2025, or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owners already. Now, the list of chattels, that remains unchanged, and I take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 and 24. You bid, you buy on that basis today. Now, when you arrive at this standalone freehold townhouse, you are greeted by the well-landscaped and maintained driveway with hedging and magnolias down it, which is very beautiful and welcoming. Then you enter the home to realise the spaciousness that's on offer. You've got that stylish white kitchen with breakfast bar and gorgeous open plan lounge and dining, and with those double courtyards either side of the living area. That is a fantastic addition with that rear courtyard. It is plush. You've got decking, you've got astroturf, space to lounge, dine and barbecue right throughout the summer. And this is close to the city centre, and it has the rear and the sought-after double internal garaging this close to the city, which I must say is one of the best organised garages I have seen in a long time, with space for shelvings and bikes, etc. Upstairs, you've got those two good-sized double bedrooms, and then that spacious master suite with double wardrobes. And this is all set in St Albans, girls and boys high zoned, 2 blocks away from the 4 Avs. The city is literally on your doorstep. Now, my instructions, I'm going to start on a vendor bid of $900,000, and I look for $20,000 on the rise. $900,000 with me on a vendor bid. Who wants to get into the fray to get onto Colombo Street at 9:20? Welcome in, team. Good luck working with Jared Rolton there. Wise choice, good advisor. At 9:20, and I look for 9:40. A lot on offer, spacious townhouse right on the doorstep of the central city. Once, twice, third final time. Well, team, I'm going to do one more vendor bid at 9:40 on behalf of my owners. Would you take me to 9:60? 9:50. Oh, somebody's been to bidding school. No hesitation there, cutting me in half, showing me who's boss. I like that. At 9:50 with you, team. And if I see no further bidding, we're going to pause. We're going to have a conversation, see if we can get you into Colombo Street. For the first time, at 950,000. Second opportunity. Third final warning. Right, team, we're going to pause. The auction is open and live. Let's have a conversation, see if we can get you a home, and we will be back with our next property. I believe we're back to Sincock Place in the moment.
and gentlemen, as we approach the conclusion of our wonderful catalogue of real estate today, I've got a lovely offering for you at number 15 Sincock Place in Kaipoi. It is more formally described as a freehold title. Lot 426, deposited plan 457424, and your settlement date to which you work, bidders and buyers, the 18th of December 2024, though you might be working to a pre-agreed date. This has been marketed by the fabulous team at Smiley & Co, Kimberly Smiley and Kylie Spencer out of our St Albans office. They are area specialists in Kaipoi, and I tell you, this is another fabulous option. Number 15 Sincock Place. It must be, Kimberly, one of the newest homes in this subdivision, one of the most recently built, so you have all of the peace of mind of that modern construction, and the choices that have been made here in terms of design and decor are simply sublime. The first impression upon walking through the door is of space and sunlight throughout. You can see there's a clear distinction between the living spaces and the bedroom accommodation. You've got beautiful glass, windows. I say glass windows, most are, aren't they? Most are glass, but just a wonderful use of windows throughout this home. Sun absolutely pours in. That living, dining and kitchen space is modern, and the configuration for me is so clever. I love the extra living space at the rear of the kitchen area. That adds versatility in terms of those with young people. You can pop them in there to play with their toys while you prepare dinner, and maybe it becomes a media room later in the evening. The master bedroom, without a doubt, an oasis, lovely facilities. The bathrooms are beautifully tiled throughout. The garaging is substantial, and you are on a quiet cul-de-sac here. By all accounts, lovely neighbours live in this location. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think you could ask for much more if you're looking for a modern build. I commend it to you now. Let's get underway. 15 Sincock Place, opening bidder offer. Who starts us away? Not for sale at 900,000, quite clearly. Maybe that's a good place to start us. They're 900,000. All right, then, a vendor bid at 900. I look for 925 or better. First call at 900,000. Second call, beautiful indoor-outdoor flow. This is a true entertainer's home. Third and final call at 900. I place another vendor bid at 925, Kimberly. At 925, I look for 950. Ladies and gentlemen, look no further if you're looking for contemporary living with convenient location. At 925, first, second, third and final call is there, 950. All right, Kimberly, I don't see any unconditional bidding here, but I know you've got people in the wider market to talk to. I'm going to increase that bid, Chloe, to $950,000 and hand it back to Kimberly and the team. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just remind you of what's on offer here. You see that lovely scullery. Everything about this home is spacious and really well laid out. It's been so great to our current owners and their pets. Go along to the open home. You'll get to have a chat with the parrot. I think that's quite a unique proposition in the current market. It's a lovely home. Go and take a look. North of 950, make the call. You'll be most impressed. Back with you soon. Gentlemen, I need to return to the podium and make a correction, and it's to your advantage in the buying public. Kimberly's just said to me, Kyle, look, hey, my owners would love to talk turkey at these levels, but I've given you the wrong number. So I'm going to reduce the pass-in figure to $840,000. Bidders and buyers, interest north of 850, 840, it is clearly north of that, but please make the call if your budget is in the ballpark. Once again, beautiful separation of spaces, modern construction, fabulous quality appliances and decor throughout. Interest north of that, make the call. I'm sure there'll be plenty of interest. Don't delay in your inquiry. Back with you soon. All right, bidders and buyers, thank you very much. If you were patiently waiting on an update on Memorial Avenue, at number 1 at 84 Memorial Avenue, and there was some good discussion. We left the room on a live bid at $945,000. Can I just confirm where is the team, Benita and the team, at $965,000? My owners have activated their right under clause 2.6. It's been withdrawn, and at $965,000, it's tequila on the queeler for you folks, because it goes, it's gone and sold. Hey Ruben, the team, as always, wonderful work. To my owner, please renovate another house. Great work. And back with you with an update soon.
Shiny lights and purple sky, everything's so bright. 기다려왔어 지금이야. Turn off your phone and off your mind. Look at you so bright. 멈출 수 없어 지금이야. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up, enjoy your ride. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Just be ready to enjoy your night. Oh, baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든지 가줄게. Yeah, I wanna would can't stop. 이루어질 거야. I'll take you to the moon. Left and right, you know you feel so right. 다른 시선 따윈 don't care. 목이 터져라 소리쳐, you know you feel so right. 이제부터가 시작이야. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Come on up and enjoy your ride. Oh, I'll take you to the moon. Just be ready to enjoy your night. Oh, baby, it's right now. You don't wanna waste this time. 어디든지 가줄게. Yeah, I wanna would can't
Thank you, Luke. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If I could have your attention, please. I take you back now to 992A Colombo Street in St Albans. We paused some time ago on a live bid of $950,000. We have had some robust discussions, and there has been a generous increase of the bid to $1,050,000. Can I confirm? Wonderful, on the nod. And I look to our owners that at $1,050,000 we're on the market and we're selling away. Wonderful, congratulations. I'm happy to say 992A Colombo Street is going, sold. Congratulations to our old owners. Congratulations to our previous owners, very young, celebrating a very young birthday. And congratulations to our new owners. You're going to be happy in the heart of the city. And I believe that concludes our auction day today. We'll be back with you next week with several opportunities for you to consider. Have a wonderful week.